sometimes you just have to get quote-unquote lucky. UTEP linebacker A.J. Hotchkins has become the heart and soul of the UTEP defense. Hotchkins, playing in the Pac-12 for Oregon last year, started 3 games before an injury ended his career with the Ducks. Now, as a graduate transfer, he is UTEP's leading tackler. He's also right here in the studio with us. Don't hit me, AJ, like you did on the Atkins kid.
Right.
First, why choose UTEP after your Oregon career came to an end?
So me and Kahani Smith had a previous relationship. He went to the same junior college I went to, so I got in contact with him, and he put me in contact with the coaching staff at UTEP, and so they reached out to me, and it's been great ever since. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite a change. I mean, Oregon and then, Conference USA.
Right.
The old adage is the level of play in the Big Five with the power schools is the speed of the play. You don't really see that much difference in the speed anymore, right? These smaller teams are catching up.
Yeah, no, I'd say so. I think, the talent level is similar. I think there's a little bit more depth when you get into the Power 5 conferences, but I think, the speed and talent level is very similar, so.
All right, let's back up on this season a little bit. This is you at training camp. What's going through your mind here at training camp as you prepare for the season? And now 4 games in, no wins. You lose to the rival Aggies, although you outplay them. Has your mindset changed at all about the program, the team, and the direction the team's going in?
Not at all. I think, the biggest thing for us, moving forward now is just, moving on to the next game and not worrying about, the first 4 games, and we're moving into conference play. So just super excited to get going, in the conference play. So that's what I'd say.
Yeah, whether you like it or not, AJ, you've become a leader on this team. I mean, obviously your teammates know how you play, and people I think that are watching UTEP play are starting to get a handle on number 9 out there.
Right.
Did you see yourself being a leader, or were you the type of guy who like, listen, I'm around a bunch of new players. These guys don't know me. I'm just going to be all business, go out and do my thing, and then hopefully that spreads. Was that your mindset?
Yeah, I'd say so. Definitely, being an older guy in a room full of, younger linebackers and stuff like
That's
that.
me in the newsroom every day.
Right. Being one of the older guys on the team, definitely has been great for me, to, go out there and kind of just lead by example, and then just kind of form a leadership role, later on moving into, now our 5th game. So I think, it's been great, so it's been fun.
Quickly, at what point do you start yelling at people? Because when you talk, people listen.
Right.
And I'll tell you that right now. Even when we do post-game interviews with you, when you start talking, everybody gets quiet.
Right.
So at what point, maybe you don't know you have that power or that authority, but you do. At what point do you start, grabbing these guys on offense, say, hey, let's go, get in the end zone?
Yeah, no, never. I haven't yelled at anybody yet, so, I'm, trying to stay level-headed, so, and just move on to the next play. So that's been my biggest thing.
AJ, thank you for coming in. Good luck at Texas San Antonio. Remember, these are the games that count now.
Right.
So you have these 4 games as kind of a tune-up. Now you guys can go out and see what you can put together.
Absolutely.
Have a good rest of your season. We'll get you on again when you are named first team all-conference.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Because it should happen. A.J. Hotchkins, UTEP linebacker, senior grad transfer, had one of the best seasons a UTEP defender has ever had. Tied for first in the conference in tackles with 126. Tied for first in quarterback sacks with 7. Tied for first in average tackles per game with 10.5. And those are stats that are among those players who played the full 12-game season.
Right.
How's it feel? That was a season.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It feels good. Looking back at the season and how it went. I think we played pretty well, and I think, for the most part, I felt like everybody played hard, and we came out there every game and gave it our best. So.
I was just talking to Coach Dimmel about that. It looked like you guys never threw in the towel, and you had plenty of chances to.
Right.
But especially your defense, and I think your attitude helped elevate your defense. In fact, we have some video of what number 9 looked like this year. This, of course, was last game. You got the roses for being a senior, but you were a monster on the field this year. AJ, what went right for you?
I think you just put your eyes in the right place, and you play hard every play, and I think good things happen, and I think that's what I did this year. So, and like I said, I felt good about how we played overall defensively, and I think, like you said, I think nobody threw in the towel, and I think that was the biggest part of the year, so.
How do you maintain that intensity? I mean, you start getting up to 7 or 8 losses, yet you brought the wood every single Saturday.
Right, yeah, no, it's tough. My body's feeling it now, but I think, you just have so much fun playing football, and I think a lot of our guys did. And I think, that's the biggest thing. We went out there, played hard, had fun, and I think, we did a pretty good job, so.
Yeah, you did. I mean, it's almost like, if the offense just could have, given you a little more of a rest, here and there, or maybe,
Right.
some long sustained drives, your defense may have been better.
Right.
Want to talk about the newest addition to your family, though.
Right, yeah.
Right?
Yep.
What is her name?
Jalea.
Jalea?
Yep, Jalea, yeah.
There she is.
Yeah,
What a
right.
cutie. Look at
Right,
you. How
right.
old is she?
So she's 6.5. Excuse me, she's going to be 7 months, I think, December 1st. So,
Oh, so right
yeah,
around the
7
corner.
months, yep.
And that is your wife, girlfriend?
Girlfriend, yeah.
Girlfriend? What is
Yep.
her name?
Jaslyn.
Oh, look at
Jaslyn.
you two.
Yep.
Look, it changes life when you have a child.
Oh,
right?
yeah, she's starting to warm up to me a little bit more now. At
Warming
first-
up to AJ Hotchkins?
Yeah, right. At first 3 months, she was all about mom, so now she's starting to like me a little bit more, which is good news. So.
Well, she'll like you even more if you get a shot at the NFL here. What is that looking like? Have you spoken to anybody? What are you hearing? And I guess you're looking forward to Pro Day, right?
Yeah, looking forward to Pro Day. I talked to a couple agents throughout the season, and so hopefully I'll sign with the agent, and we'll just kind of go from there. But during the season, it's kind of hard to focus on
Yeah.
football and Pro Day and doing whatever I'm doing after the season. So these next 2-3 weeks, leading up till Christmas, I'll kind of find out a little bit more information. So.
AJ, thanks for the memories. We loved watching number 9 out there.
No,
We'll be
I
keeping tabs
appreciate
on
it.
you.
Okay.
And your little girl.
Absolutely. There you go.
AJ Hotchkins, when we come back, we'll talk some UTEP basketball, what Rodney Terry really likes and does not like about one of his players. That's next on Miners All Access.